Have you ever wondered what women really find attractive in men? Is it all about looks, money, or something deeper that most people tend to overlook? The truth might surprise you. Attraction isn't just about what you see on the surface. There's so much more that makes you stand out. In this video, we're going to uncover the traits and habits that draw women in naturally. So let's break down what women truly find attractive in men. And trust me, it's not as complicated as you think. Number 5. Being untamed. Women are drawn to strong, untamed men. But here's the paradox. They'll also try to soften you. This isn't because they want to destroy the very qualities they find attractive. It's a subconscious test of your strength. Women desire men who stand firm in their nature, but they'll challenge that strength to see if it's real. An untamed man doesn't give in to these attempts to tame him. He lives unapologetically, refusing to dull his edges to fit into someone else's expectations. He doesn't tone down his ambitions, change his passions, or soften his intensity to make anyone more comfortable. This unfiltered authenticity is exactly what keeps women intrigued, but it's also what makes them want to test his resolve. Women often push boundaries in many ways, asking you to skip things that matter to you, downplaying your goals, or suggesting you rein in your more adventurous or bold sides. This isn't malice, it's instinct. They want to know if you're the kind of man who can hold his ground. If you cave and start tiptoeing around her preferences, she'll lose respect for you. On the other hand, if you remain untamed, if you refuse to compromise who you are, she'll admire you even more. An untamed man can't be boxed in or controlled. He's the storm she can't resist, the force of nature she wants to be swept up in, not the one she wants to tame. He doesn't apologize for his strength, his vision, or his edge. He knows that to be tamed is to lose the essence of what makes him a man. This untamed spirit isn't about being reckless or irresponsible. It's about having an unshakable sense of self. A wild man knows what he wants, and he goes after it without hesitation. He's fearless in his pursuits, passionate about his life, and unwavering in his values. And this is exactly why women find him irresistible. If you are enjoying watching the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Number 4. Not getting manipulated by her. Women will test you. It's part of their nature. They'll challenge your decisions, push your boundaries, and sometimes, yes, they'll try to manipulate you. This isn't because they're cruel or malicious. It's their way of seeing if you're strong enough to handle them. A weak man folds under this pressure. He changes his mind to avoid conflict, gives in to demands that don't sit right with him, and compromises his principles to keep her happy. But guess what? The more you bend, the more she'll push. And the more she pushes, the less she'll respect you. A strong man, on the other hand, stands firm. He knows where he draws the line, and he doesn't move it for anyone. If she tries to guilt trip him, he calls it out. If she challenges his decisions, he explains his reasoning and sticks to it. This isn't about being stubborn or inflexible, it's about having a backbone. When you refuse to be manipulated, you're showing her that you're not just another pushover. You're demonstrating strength, resolve, and self-respect. Women respect men who can hold their own, even when faced with pressure or temptation. If you let her walk all over you, she'll lose interest faster than you can blink. Number 3. Not putting her on a pedestal. The quickest way to lose a woman's respect and her attraction is to treat her like she's above you. Women do not want to be worshipped. They want to be respected and desired by a man who values himself as much as he values her. If you're constantly chasing after her, putting her needs before your own, or acting like she's the center of your universe, you're setting yourself up for failure. Here's the brutal truth. The moment you place her on a pedestal, she'll start looking down on you. Women are drawn to men who see them as equals, not gods. Treating her like she's some unattainable prize makes you look weak, insecure, and desperate. She doesn't want to feel like she's the only thing giving your life meaning. Instead, focus on building your own life, your goals, passions, and values. When a woman sees that you're not dependent on her for happiness, she'll be drawn to you. A man who respects himself doesn't need to put anyone else above him. He knows his worth and treats others accordingly. If she senses that you're overly eager to please, she'll lose interest. Women don't want a doormat. They want a man who can stand beside them with confidence and self-respect. Stop idolizing her and start valuing yourself. Number 2, taking decisions for her. Women don't want to be the captain of the ship in a relationship. They want a partner who can take the wheel with confidence. If you're constantly asking her, "What do you want to do?" or "Should we go here or there?" you're broadcasting one thing loud and clear. You're not a leader. Taking decisions for her doesn't mean disregarding her opinions or treating her like she doesn't have a voice. It means leading with purpose and conviction. For instance, if you're planning a date, don't bombard her with endless options. Decide. Tell her where you're going, what time to be ready, and what she might enjoy wearing. Women appreciate a man who can take charge because it shows competence and direction. Imagine you're out with a woman and something unexpected happens. Maybe a plan falls apart or you hit a roadblock. What do? If you freeze up and turn to her for guidance, she'll lose faith in your ability to handle challenges. A man who leads takes control, adapts to the situation, and keeps things moving forward. Indecision is the death of attraction. A man who can't make choices sends a message that he's unreliable and unsure of himself. Leadership isn't about control, it's about confidence. When you take decisions for her, you're showing her that she can relax and trust you to steer the ship. Number 1, unshakable confidence. Confidence isn't optional, it's the lifeblood of masculinity. Women don't want a man who hesitates or second-guesses himself at every turn. They want a man who knows who he is, stands firm in his beliefs, and doesn't care what anyone thinks. Confidence isn't just about how you carry yourself, it's about how you live your life. An unshakable man doesn't need to brag or boast. His presence alone does the talking. He walks into a room and people can feel his energy. He doesn't shrink to accommodate others, nor does he seek validation. This isn't arrogance. It's self-assurance born from knowing your worth. Women are wired to pick up on this energy. A confident man represents safety and strength, someone they can trust to lead and handle life's challenges. For example, when a woman is facing uncertainty, she doesn't want a man who panics or spirals into self-doubt. She wants someone who looks her in the eye and says, "I've got this." That kind of unwavering certainty is rare, and women crave it. Insecure men, on the other hand, repel women. They overthink every move, constantly seek approval, and crumble under pressure. If you can't stand firm in your decisions and identity, you'll never hold her attention. Confidence isn't just attractive, it's magnetic. If you've made it this far, you're probably starting to see the bigger picture of what truly attracts women. But here's the catch. Mastering these traits can be challenging if you don't fully own your inner power. So, how do you tap into that untamed side and bring out your dark confidence? If you want to take things to the next level and understand how to truly embody this magnetic presence, make sure to watch How to Bring Out Your Dark Confidence. You won't want to miss it. Hit the like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, signing off from Attraction Alchemist.